Hi and welcome to Loopy Mabel's Closet, and in today's video it is going to be vlog number 3 for our swap share sew challenge that myself and Rosie from Rosie Sews Modern Vintage have collaborated with. In this video I'm going to go through the rules and obviously some of the lovely prizes that are on offer, so if you just stick around I'll go through them all with you. Welcome back. Now obviously if you've come to this video you're either A, really interested in joining, or you've already got your name down and you're going to participate in this lovely challenge. Now at the end of the day this challenge isn't really a challenge, we don't want anybody getting stressed about it. You just enjoy the process of obviously sewing a garment and making a new friend, because at the end of the day that's the main thing. That's the main thing that me and Rosie wanted to achieve out of all this, was for like-minded sewers just to meet up with somebody else around the world or across the country and make a new sewing friend, and at the same time make a garment, swap a few little things from haberdashery, incorporate them into that outfit, and how amazing is that? There are prizes too, but there's no pressure. You don't have to enter the categories. We have 4 categories, but there is certainly no pressure at all to enter any of those categories if you don't want to. If you want to just enjoy the sewing process and making a new sewing friend, that's absolutely fine. Now obviously we need all names down, so if you haven't put your name down on our list, either contact myself or Rosie through our Instagram accounts. Just direct message us and then we'll add you to the list, but you've got to hurry up because the closing date, get your name down, is the 27th of September, so the 27th. So as soon as the 27th is over, me and Rosie will obviously put all of the names down, and we will then organise obviously which country you come from, what your preferences are, who you'd like to partner up with in that country, or if you don't mind, we'll work out all the lists, and then obviously we'll start pairing everybody together, and then we'll all let you know who's pairing with who. We'll then swap with you your partner's email, so then you can either contact them through email or through Messenger, whichever you prefer. So that'll be down to yourselves. So the competition, or the challenge, sorry, is going to run all the way through October. And we want all the final pictures and entries, if you are going to enter, by the 30th of October. And then me and Rosie are going to pick the winners and the second places for the 4 categories. Now we have obviously international entrants and we've got UK entrants. And because obviously me and Rosie wanted to keep all the costs down, because at the end of the day we want to be frugal about all this, we've only got PDF prizes for, well not only, but we've got PDF prizes for international entrants, so it's much easier for us just to send over the link obviously for the PDF for whoever wins those particular categories, and that's the reason why we've done that. Lots of prizes have been donated. I mean, absolutely amazing for all the companies that have helped us out here in this lovely sewing challenge. Now we have listed them over on my Instagram account and Rosie's Instagram account, so you can go and check all the prizes there, and I'll also list them all in the box below of this video, so then you can read through them and see exactly what they are. Right, so I'm just going to quickly go through the rules really. I mean, we just wanted to make sure everybody's clear what they're doing, and at the end of the day, don't forget it is supposed to be fun, so we want you all to have fun and enjoy this process. So after the 27th and we've paired you up and we've let you know who your partner's going to be, then we want you to do the following, and I'm just going to refer to this list that I've got here because it's quite a bit of a long list. Right, so you need to send your pattern, so you've got to decide 3 patterns that you've got that you've never made before and your particular fabric that you want to use. You've got to send pictures of those 3 patterns with your fabric across to your partner by the 3rd of October. And then your partner, this was vice versa obviously, then your partner will look through your pictures of your patterns that you've chose against the fabric that you picked and decide which of those patterns they want you to create. So if you both do that by the 3rd and tell each other which of the patterns, and then you can get going with the sewing of the item. Now also we would like you to then go through your haberdashery that you've got in your workshop, in your craft room or in your sewing box, and pick a few items that you think would go well in your partner's garment that they're going to make. Anything that you might think they can use to go on the garment or be sewn into the garment. It's entirely your call. But don't forget, this is fun, so no pressure into going out and buying expensive haberdashery items. Rake through what you've got, see what you think that would go well, and that is the best way of looking at it. When I did mine with Rosie, I didn't buy anything at all. I just sent her some items that I already had, and she did the same for me. So there's no cost involved. It was just the postage, obviously, to send that lovely secret parcel. But we are putting, obviously, some people might not have any haberdashery items. We understand that they could possibly use or send to the partner. So obviously, if you want to go out and buy some, feel free to go out and buy some, but it is not mandatory at all. And we have put a limit of £10, so you know things don't get out of hand and people start spending far too much money, because it is supposed to be very frugal. So that's what we're just trying to say there. So if you've got it to hand and you've already got something in your sewing box, bits of lace, buttons, maybe a zip, some fabric, maybe a press stud, anything like that, anything at all that you think they could incorporate into or onto their garment. And obviously that's the fun part of it, see how much you can get incorporated. So, and then obviously we need you to then send your little haberdashery parcel to your partner by the 10th of October. Yeah, so also when you're sending your parcel to your partner, please try and get proof of postage, because obviously they could get lost in the post. And please take a photograph of your proof of postage as well. And the likelihood that if it doesn't turn up, because obviously things do happen, things do go missing in the mail, then it gives your partner, if she doesn't receive anything within like a few days after the 10th, because we'd like you to post them by the 10th, then if your partner doesn't receive anything by the 13th or the 14th, then at least they can contact you, and then possibly you can resend it again. So that's why we like you to get all these things done early on, and it gives each person the chance and plenty of time to get their garments made. And obviously if it does get lost in the post, you will be willing to resend it all again as well, so your partner doesn't miss out on the little haberdashery item. But fingers crossed, we shouldn't encounter any of those problems. And then once you've received your little haberdashery surprise parcel from your partner, if you can then take a photograph of your little goodies that you've received, along with the pattern that your partner's chosen for you and the fabrics that you're going to use, take some photos, obviously pop them onto your Instagram account, tag myself and Rosie in, and obviously use the swapsharesew hashtag. And if you could do all that by the 15th of October, and then you've got roughly 2 weeks to get sewing. And obviously you can communicate with each other and make a friendship, build up your friendship, chat, you know, whatever you want to do with that partner that you've been paired up with. And then obviously we would like you all to complete your garments by the 30th of October and to post your pictures obviously onto Instagram as well. Now obviously we've got 4 categories. Let's see if I can remember what they are. You don't have to join in the categories if you don't want to. Like I said at the beginning, you don't have to. But if you'd like to join in, we have 4 categories. So the prize categories are for UK and international. They're all the same. We've got 4 categories. The first category is the best haberdashery parcel sent. So obviously use your imagination to find whatever you've got in your sewing box and to send it to your partner. So that'll be the best haberdashery parcel sent. Then the next category is the use of everything that you've received in that parcel, if you can possibly use everything, so there's no waste. That would be under that category. In fact, when I did mine for Rosie, I didn't have one single item of waste. I had a little bit of lace left, and I incorporated that little piece of lace into a little brooch that she made me, and I added that lace to the brooch, so I didn't have any waste at all. So if you can think of along the lines of that, where you try and get everything used up that you've received from your partner, that will be absolutely brilliant. And then also category 3 is the most ingenious use of using up your haberdashery items. So, you know, let your imagination run wild. If you can get it into your garment or get it onto your garment or whatever you want to do with those items somehow, for that garment that you're making, that will come under the most ingenious use. So it's all a bit of fun, and you know, get your brain working and obviously get your creative juices going as going as well too. And that's what we're trying to achieve here. Fun sewing. And obviously the last category is the best garment made. So obviously the best garment made with a choice of fabric, the pattern that was chosen, and obviously all the haberdashery items that have been incorporated into or onto that garment. So that's the best garment category. So 4 categories. So yeah, so we've got prizes, first and second places for the 4 categories for the UK. And then we've got first place prizes for the international entrants. That was purely just to keep the price of postage down, and obviously me and Rosie didn't want to be sending items across the world, which is going to absolutely cost us a fortune. So with PDF prizes, obviously they can just be digitally sent. So that was the reason why we did that, and I hope you understand why we did that. So basically, they are the rules. Obviously, we just want you to have fun. So, you just literally sew and make a friend if that's all you want to do. And obviously share what you've made at the end of it. Just post your pictures and let us all see what everybody's made. And I can't wait to see what you come up with, and obviously all your little haberdashery items that you're going to be sending to each other. And at the end of the day, at the end of October, you will then have a sewing friend that you've made throughout this process. I've got Rosie, who I've never met Rosie. We've just purely made friends through obviously this challenge, but we made friends beforehand purely through our love for dressmaking. And this is the whole idea behind this challenge, for you to make more sewing friends. So the prizes, I shall just briefly go through the prizes, but you can see all the prizes and all the categories over on mine and Rosie's Instagram pages too. But I'll just quickly run through the prizes too, just to tempt you if you haven't signed up and you're watching this and you haven't quite been tempted. Hopefully these prizes will tempt you. So for the UK prizes, we have got £20 Lamazi fabric voucher. We've got a Foxglove and Field pattern weight. We've got a Satisfaction £20 voucher. We've got a So Dainty necklace. We have got Sew Me Sunshine voucher. We've got a £10 Village haberdashery voucher. We've got a £25 Girl Charlie voucher and a fabric bundle from the Fabric Edit. And for international, we have got all PDFs. We've got Cashmere PDF pattern of your choice, Sew Projects Knickers PDF pattern. We've got a Nina Lee PDF pattern of your choice, and we've also got the Crafty Pinup Shop, who is offering a cross-stitch PDF pattern. So how amazing are those prizes? And again, if they're just so generous, it's just me and Rosie were just absolutely blown away by the generosity of these companies. So I think that's about it. So if you haven't already signed up, you've got till the 27th. So keep following us on Instagram, and then if you're going to go for it, don't be shy. Put your name down, message me, private message me or private message Rosie. Don't be shy. We'll pair you up, and then you can just make some sewing friends. So I hope you liked this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and obviously if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you could subscribe to my sewing channel, and it just gives me a real buzz when I hear people messaging me saying they don't have many friends and this is a wonderful idea and they can't wait to make new friends. So if you're like that, don't hesitate, get your name down, let me know, and we'll get you paired up and we'll just have fun through the month of October. So until maybe the end of October, we'll probably do a final vlog, me and Rosie, of all the gorgeous garments and all the lovely friends that everybody's made, and we'll share it to everybody as well on Instagram. But until the next time, please take care and let's make friends, and happy sewing.